Who knows?
After his win over Stipe, was there any talk with you about fighting him next?
Depois da sua luta com o Stipe, com o Miocic, da luta dele com o Miocic, teve alguma conversa de ele e você lutar com o outro?
Não.
Você lutar com ele contra
não, a gente só falou, antes da luta dele, a gente falou algumas coisas, mas aí depois não falamos mais.
Before his Jon Jones fight, they actually talk, right? About possible fighting, some things like that, but then we can talk no more.
Who's they?
Some things like that, but then we can talk no more.
Who's they?
Him and Jon Jones.
Oh, you talked together?
Você falou com o Jon Jones?
Não, eu falei por telefone.
Mas você teve uma conversa com ele.
Só foi uma conversa bem aleatória, nada de luta, não.
More random talk, not too much about fighting on the phone.
You speak on the phone with Jon Jones? You're friends?
Não é meu amigo, né? Mas é um cara que eu respeito e, assim, pô, gosto dele, eu vejo também que ele gosta de mim, né? A gente se respeita, né? Mas não é um cara que eu ligo, e aí, como que você tá? Tudo bem? Ou como que foi essa semana? Não existe isso.
Not a friend, not somebody that I talk with on regular, but somebody that I respect, and I know that he respects me, there's mutual respect.
He says that he wants to fight you next.
Alex Pereira has just shaken the MMA world by leaking a private phone call with Jon Jones. That's right, Pereira confirmed that he and Jones have already discussed a potential heavyweight super fight, making this blockbuster matchup feel closer to reality than ever before. Now, the big question looms. Is Jon Jones ready for the challenge, or is Pereira biting off more than he can chew? Buckle up. This latest UFC drama could be setting the stage for one of the biggest fights in MMA history.
Well, I don't know because, you know what I mean, it's not about only fight at heavyweight. At first I made that noise, but now I think it can be a risk, and not be a risk. I'm the champ, I want to fight the champ. So let's make the fight Jon Jones.
Yes.
That's the fight that I want for heavyweight.
That's the one you want.
UFC light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira is gearing up for his highly anticipated title defense against Magomed Ankalaev at UFC 313. However, while the MMA world is focused on that matchup, Pereira already has his sights set on an even bigger challenge, moving up to heavyweight to take on none other than Jon Jones.
Achei que não ia acontecer e aconteceu.
Anything's possible. A lot of things could not happen.
There's not much left for you at 205. Do you think this could be the one that gets you to heavyweight? Is it possible that the next one is heavyweight?
Bom, se você olhar todos esses caras, ganhou o Khalil, o Dino, o Jamal, o Blachowicz, não sobra muita gente. Você acha que pode ser essa talvez a sua última luta de 205, a luta que talvez traz daqui você pesado?
Bom, não sei, porque... Pô, vou lutar com quem? Igual você viu, o Jon Jones falou, pô, que gostaria de lutar comigo, né? Então eu não vejo também uma outra luta. Eu tava assim, tipo, eu vou lutar com qualquer um, eu quero lutar uma luta com peso pesado. Hoje eu já parei um pouquinho, eu falei, pô, pra que eu vou... Tudo é um risco, cara, a luta, entendeu? Então, pô, sou campeão, Jon Jones campeão, então teria que ser essa luta.
Well, I don't know because, you know what I mean, it's not about only fight at heavyweight. At first I made that noise, but now I think it can be a risk, and not be a risk. I'm the champ, I want to fight the champ. So let's make the fight Jon Jones.
Yes.
I'm at a place now where, you know, like I want to take what I find to be super fights. I don't want to fight dangerous up-and-comers anymore. I want to fight dangerous, established champions. So if Tom can have the heavyweight championship, I don't really care about it. That my body doesn't lie in belts anymore. I've created something much bigger. I want Pereira.
Some things like that, but then we can talk no more.
Who's they?
Him and Jon Jones.
Oh, you talked together?
Você falou com o Jon Jones?
Não, eu falei por telefone.
Mas você teve uma conversa com ele.
Só foi uma conversa bem aleatória, nada de luta, não.
More random talk, not too much about fighting on the phone.
You speak on the phone with Jon Jones? You're friends?
Não é meu amigo, né? Mas é um cara que eu respeito e, assim, pô, gosto dele, eu vejo também que ele gosta de mim, né? A gente se respeita, né? Mas não é um cara que eu ligo, e aí, como que você tá? Tudo bem? Ou como que foi essa semana? Não existe isso.
Not a friend, not somebody that I talk with on regular, but somebody that I respect, and I know that he respects me, there's mutual respect.
He says that he wants to fight you next.
It's not about what Tom deserves or don't deserve. I believe it's what I do deserve. And after this many years with this company and all the work that I've put in, I believe I'm at a place where I deserve to be able to say, I don't want to fight that guy. I want to fight this guy. I want to fight that guy. To take a step back and say, hey, you become the heavyweight champion. Go ahead and let's see you become a 17-time champion. Or let's see you even beat Stipe's record. Alex Pereira is the only fight right now that makes sense to my legacy. A guy who's young and my age and active still, and have something worthwhile to me. Yeah, at the end of the day, Pereira, man, Pereira's worth risking it for me. I don't know how many ways I can say it, but he just doesn't have the titles. You know, he can have finishing rate, high finishing rate, and all that type of stuff, but he doesn't have titles. And when you have 17 world titles, it only makes sense to fight somebody on your level. And Tom Aspinall and Alex Pereira are not on the same level.
Would you blow out Pereira, you think?
The problem is the ground. John's so much better on the ground, like worlds better. And it takes so long to get really good on the ground. And we've seen Pereira get in trouble with guys on the ground that are nowhere near John's level. Nowhere near. John dominates everybody. He took down Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier is an Olympic wrestler. I mean, he's a phenomenal wrestler. And John took him down multiple times. It's a different dude, man.
He says that he wants to fight you next, and he would rather fight you than Tom Aspinall. When he says that, do you think it's because he thinks that you are a more winnable fight than Aspinall? Why do you think he says this?
Ele fala que ele quer lutar com você primeiro do que lutar com o Aspinall. Você acha que ele fala isso, que ele acha que é mais fácil ganhar de você do que do Aspinall? Por que você acha que ele fala isso?
Não, acho que ele explicou, pelo que eu entendi também, tipo, tudo é um risco, né? Ele sabe que tem um risco ali. Pois o Aspinall tem a história dele, até, mas acho que eu venho fazendo uma história maior e, tipo, pô, ele pensa assim, se eu ganho do Alex, pô, aí eu vou, pô, não tem que provar, já não tem que provar nada pra ninguém, né? Mas, pô, vai ser algo maior, entendeu? Do que lutar com o Aspinall. Eu acho que foi isso que ele falou, que eu entendi.
I think because, you know what I mean, it's about the momentum and also the risk. The risk fighting Aspinall was going to win from there. It's another, like he says, another title fight, right? So fighting Alex is a much bigger achievement. So I think it's the weight of the fight, right? And I think after that,
Will we ever see John Jones versus Alex Steele?
Possibility. I mean, Rogan is pushing me right now to try to make that fight.
This dude is something special. And, you know, he's been talking about going up to heavyweight. I say let him go.
Let me explain something to you. I consider John Jones the greatest combat fighter of all time. John Jones is a killer.
Whether or not you would fight Tom Aspinall, whether you retire after this fight, I know we'd all love to see you keep going. How do you feel right now?
You know what? While I got the moment, while everybody's cheering and so happy, I want to acknowledge Jesus Christ. And I know that there's millions of people around the world watching right now.
Him hit the power cube, and he got 191 on the power cube with a right hand. And that's not even his left hook. He probably doesn't want anybody to know.
Yeah.
Like, hit it with the left hook. that's the sleeper. That left hook is the sleeper. It's crazy. He just touches people. Even when he wins, he's never like, yeah. And so he's like, yep, another day. Another day, another dude I put to sleep. Like, even after he beat Izzy, he just walked away from him. The referee stopped the fight, he just walked.
Pereira, though, that's somebody that interests me. Pereira has these great sagas with Adesanya and Jamal Hill. This guy is a champion killer like myself. That type of stuff entices me. You know, we're both 37. We both pretty much weigh the same right now. That type of stuff entices me, but I'm going for fights that will financially just put me in a different category. I'm going for fights that people will look at 10 years from now and be like, John Jones truly fought the who's who, like the killers. I'm done with the, you know, guys that are trying to build names for themselves. You know, the Francis Ngannou's of the world, the Pereiras of the world, proven guys. That's the only thing that can build my legacy at this point.
Not anymore, because, you know, it's not a real scenario right now. You know what I mean? We like to fight John Jones. So look at it, it's like a regular fight.
Thanks for watching this video. Hey, before you...
Todo mundo sabe que eu gosto de dotado.
People, the ones that put down, people I killed. I want you to know that I do it all again. It's a circus, all right? It's a charade, it's an act. It's bullshit about how crazy I am. I ain't crazy. I'm smack dab in the middle of my right goddamn mind. And any scumbag, any lowlife, any maggot piece of shit that I put down, I did it because I love order. Hell, I love.
Will we ever see John Jones versus Alex Steele?
Possibility. I mean, Rogan is pushing me right now to try to make that fight. I consider John Jones the greatest combat fighter of all time. When you talk about the Alis and the this and the that. Yes. And let me tell you what, I got Ali's picture hung everywhere. I love Muhammad Ali. I love Mike Tyson. John Jones is the nastiest dude ever.
And for you, are these two, like, are you interested in Tom at this point? Is he in your thoughts as well?
Ele é uma luta que te interessaria, que está na sua mente?
Quem?
Tom Aspinall.
Bom, eu falei, eu lutaria com qualquer um no peso pesado. Mas o John Jones é o campeão, eu sou campeão. Se fosse o Tom Aspinall, é óbvio que eu iria lutar com ele.
I'll fight anybody. But I'm the champion, I'm not the champion. If Aspinall was the champion, I wanted to fight him. Tá com o Aspinall. Você acha que ele fala isso porque ele acha que é mais fácil ganhar de você do que do Aspinall? Por que você acha que ele fala isso?
Não, acho que ele explicou, pelo que eu entendi também, tipo, tudo é um risco, né? Ele sabe que tem um risco ali. O Aspinall tem a história dele, até, mas acho que eu venho fazendo uma história maior e, tipo, pô, ele pensa assim, se eu ganho do Alex, pô, aí eu vou, pô, não tem que provar, já não tem que provar nada pra ninguém, né? Mas, pô, vai ser algo maior, entendeu, do que lutar com o Aspinall. Eu acho que foi isso que ele falou, que eu entendi.
I think because, you know what I mean, it's about the momentum and also the risk. The risk fighting Aspinall was going to win from there. It's another, like he says, another title fight, right? But fighting Alex is a much bigger achievement. So I think it's...
And I won't move on that.
Obviously, you called out John Jones in the cage after the fight. Very respectful. Have you seen his message and response?
Yeah, I've seen it. John Jones still needs to sign on a dotted line saying he's going to fight me. He can say whatever he wants. Saying stuff and doing stuff is completely different. So if you're watching, John, you're invited. Turn up because I'll be there. If you sign up, I'll be there.
You also talked about like the activity he wanted to fight. The name that's been mentioned is Alex Pereira.
Yeah.
Is that fight you actually think could happen?
If it's for the undisputed title, yeah, I'll fight anybody. Fight anybody for the undisputed title. That's what I deserve. I deserve to fight for the undisputed title next. So that's where that's going to be our next move for sure.
If John Jones had the chance of fighting
better, and it takes so long to get really good on the ground. And we've seen Pereira get in trouble with guys on the ground that are nowhere near John's level. Nowhere near. John dominates everybody. He took down Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier is an Olympic wrestler. I mean, he's a phenomenal wrestler. And John took him down multiple times. It's a different...
Here the whole time we're up there. Let him fight heavyweight. Come on. So I know that's what people want to see. We'll see how this whole thing plays out.
If it was up to you, Alex, who would be your next opponent? If it was totally your call.
I'm going to be honest, man. I don't have nobody in my mind. The organization came with Khalil last time and was a surprise for me too. I don't really choose opponents. Some people say Ankalaev, but I'm going to be honest with you. Him and his manager been talking a lot of crap, saying that Alex don't want to fight this and that, but the reality is the organization don't want him to fight because he's boring. People don't like to watch him fight, right? He's not the guy that sells pay-per-view. But now because they keep saying that, keep disrespecting, maybe I'll make a little bit.
Alex Pereira absolutely flatlining Yuri with a left switch kick. Beautiful. Anybody's style versus Pereira is going to be risky, but Yuri's hands down. It's just, I mean, it was disturbing.
Twice. Number 3, Jamal Hill, he beat him. Number 4, Blachowicz, he beat him. Rakic, 5, coming off loss. Kid number 2, Magomed Ankalaev, who's unbeaten in 12 straight. Get his title shot now?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
Alex said before the event he wanted to fight him so he could prove that he has wrestling.
I like it. Well, there you go. Yeah.
Still got a bit of time if he wants to move up and try heavyweight and stuff. This is what we need in the light heavyweight division, I think. I think that this fight is the one that I know I'm looking forward to. We've got Alex Pereira knocking everybody senseless. And then we've got Ankalaev, who's on a massive win streak of his own, and potentially, stylistically, a bad matchup for Alex Pereira. But Ankalaev's going out there saying he's going to strike with him. Fair enough, strike with him. That'd be great. Strike with him all you want. Don't forget to make him think about the takedowns as well, because that's where the success is going to come. That's the biggest fight you can make at light heavyweight right now, so very exciting one.
Do you think if Pereira beats him, then he should go up to heavyweight?
I don't know. That's it. That's his prerogative, innit? I know he's getting up there in age a little bit, but he's not old for a bigger guy. I think he's 37, 38, so he's still got a bit of time if he wants to move up and try it heavyweight and stuff. So, interesting.
We obviously fought on the same card, me and him. Never met him before, never. He was quite frosty when I met him. Definitely not a happy chappy, do you know what I mean? We spent a bit of time together. Obviously, there's a language barrier and stuff. He doesn't really speak English that I'm aware of, at least. We went and did the press conference. We sat next to each other. He was literally, I was here, he was there. Got off the press conference, and my dad said, "Oh, how was it?" I said, "Do you know Alex Pereira?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "He thinks he can beat me, you know." And my dad was like, "What do you mean?" I don't know, I can just tell. I literally could feel off him. He wasn't posturing, he wasn't like trying to intimidate me or nothing. I just felt like When I heard that he wants to move up to heavyweight, I wasn't surprised. I felt like he was like sizing me up a little bit.
Would be Alex Pereira. Alex has beat many champions. He's knocking out everybody left and right. He has the opportunity to become a 3-division champion. He's more of a legend and a star than Aspinall. Aspinall to me is no difference than an Owen St. Prude or Dominic Reyes or Anthony Smith. Be like just another up and coming.
Hate Adesanya fight. He was getting to his calf again.
Yeah,
Israel's
I know.
like, God damn it, he's getting me again. He's so good at hiding it. He stands like this. He's got this like weird way of standing where he's almost kind of square to you. And when he kicks, he just throws the leg.
Yeah.
So the shoulders don't swing. There's none of this stuff. It's just thump, thump. It's not as hard as he can hit you, but it doesn't matter. It's as quick as he can hit you and as sneakily as he can hit you. And he's hitting that same spot again and again and again.
Vamos lá, cara. Vamos parar de brigar. Vamos pegar assim, então.
Place now where, you know, like I want to take what I find to be super fights. I don't want to fight dangerous up-and-comers anymore. I want to fight dangerous, established champions. So Tom can have the heavyweight championship. I don't really care about it. That my body doesn't lie in belts anymore. I've created something much bigger. I want Pereira.
Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira at heavyweight for the heavyweight belt, deciding on GOAT status. Because if Jon Jones wins, stays as many people's GOAT. And then if Alex Pereira wins, he beats many people's GOAT and becomes 3-weight world champion. That's how you prove that Alex Pereira is the best of.
Também uma outra luta. Eu tava assim, tipo, eu vou lutar com qualquer um, eu quero lutar uma luta no peso pesado. Hoje eu já parei um pouquinho, eu falei, pô, pra que eu vou? E tudo é um risco, cara, a luta, entendeu? Então, pô, sou campeão, Jon Jones campeão, então teria que ser essa luta.
Well, I don't know because, you know what I mean? It's not about only fighting at heavyweight. At first I made that noise, but now I think it can be a risk, it cannot be a risk. I'm the champ, I want to fight the champ. So I think they fight Jon Jones.
Yes.
That's the fight that I want to talk.
Falou algumas coisas, mas aí depois não falamos mais.
Before his Jon Jones fight, they actually talked, right? Small possible fighters, some things like that, but they didn't talk to him.
Who's they? UFC.
Him and Jon Jones.
Oh, you talked together?
Yes, falou com Jon Jones.
Não, falei por telefone.
Mas você teve uma conversa com ele.
Não, mas não, só foi uma conversa bem aleatória, nada de luta, não.
More random talk, not too much about fighting, on the phone.
You speak on the phone with Jon Jones? You're friends?
Não é meu amigo, né? Mas é um cara que eu respeito e, assim, pô, gosto dele, eu vejo também que ele gosta de mim, né? A gente se respeita, né? Mas não é um cara que eu olhei, e aí, como que você tá? Tudo bem? Como que foi essa semana? Não existe isso.
Not a friend, not somebody.
This greatest of all time is Jon Jones. Because Jon Jones just went up and easily won the heavyweight title with a first-round submission. Easily. Just took the guy down, strangled him quick. And the way he did it was like so extraordinary. His control of distance, his management of the space, like the way he set it up. It's really tough to argue that he's not the greatest of all time. Undefeated as a light heavyweight, had one defeat that was a disqualification that's 100% bullshit. He was on top of this guy, smashing him, beating the fuck out of him.
Which is more likely for him? Which way would he go, heavyweight or middleweight?
Eu escolheria defender defender o meu cinturão, né? Porque para o peso, para baixar de peso, né? Isso tem que ser um pouquinho mais planejado, né? Para subir também tem que ser um pouco mais planejado, né? Mas nessa categoria aqui é perfeito.
I will actually choose to defend my belt. You know, I mean, for me to go in a lower weight class will take some time, needs some more preparation. For me to go to a higher weight class, it also takes more preparation. So right now, the way that it is,
I cannot take credit for a gift like this, man. I really owe it all to him. And I know that there's millions of people around the world watching right now. And I just want to let you guys know that Jesus loves you so much. That's all I'll say about that.
And it is the last time that we see you inside the UFC octagon. How do you want these good people to remember your time in the UFC?
That's a great question. Thanks for asking it. I want to be remembered as a guy who came, saw, and conquered. Simple as that.
Under your development, if you live the comfort life.
And okay, so this is it.
Yeah.
And how you see the, like, in the 10 years, in the 50 years, in the 100 years, what's the next step for that?
Not good.
I'm right now I'm trying to lead you in some way, but no, this is your podcast. So
No,
but
you tell me. How are you trying to lead me?
I'm curious about that because I'm trying to. This is my a true motivation the human evolution, the evolution of myself, how to fight better, how to overcome the opponent better, how to show him that I am everywhere and you have no chance around me. Please hold your head down and tell the other I'm the winner. you know this is my ego wants this, but the way to this there is, but still in some humble way to show it like peacefully, show it like
show violence peacefully. Yeah,
that's it. I was like, I want Alex Pereira after I'm ready for him. Right now, I'm ready too, but I'm open for whoever will UFC will give me like a next opponent to prove that I am. But I want a true challenge. Like I want a true challenge from the, I think, top 5 guys. Yeah.
Right. The interesting thing about the light heavyweight division is there's only about 5 really exciting contenders, 4 or 5 really exciting.